Hi and welcome, it's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. I'm going to stamp a Christmas wreath, but I can't decide whether to do it on a 12 by 12 or rectangle A4 size. So while I'm waiting for a few people to join the live, I'm going to say hello to all the replay viewers. Thank you for popping in. And I know it might seem a little bit early to start doing Christmas stuff, but I want to get some Christmas videos in my playlist so that when you guys want to watch the Christmas stuff, it's all going to be there. So that's why I'm kind of doing that. I hope you've had a good day. And yeah, so hello. Hi, Martina. Hi, Vanessa. Nice to see you. Hi, Valerie. Jingle the bell. Ding, ding. Did you get your notification? Right, so who was on here first? Martina, do you want me to do a round wreath or do you want me to do something on rectangle? I'll let you choose because you were here first. So who's got their I can't speak. Who's got their orders in? I know that I've had a few orders off some of you guys today. I've just put my order in, so if you contacted me by email to order stuff, that's all gone through. So as soon as it gets here, I'll let you know. Martina says A4. Okay. I've got some whisper white here. So yeah, I so enjoyed doing that Christmassy one the other day. Right, so do you want me to go round, do a wreath like that, or would you like me to do something across the middle? Martina's choice again, seeing she got here. Yeah, you ordered, I noticed. Did you get some bargains? Hi, Monica. Hi, Janice. I'm just going to get my mats out. Oh, still exciting though. 4 sets. It's so nice just to have one new stamp set to play with, but 4, that's really nice. I'm sure you'll enjoy them when they come. Right, hello. Hi, everybody. Great to have you. So we're going to tackle something kind of Christmassy. I've got these beautiful leaves to play with. And the other day I talked about doing something with some roses. So I wanted to have a little play doing that. Did Martina answer me? Did you want me to do something across or something going round? Okay, so while you're telling me, I'll go through the colours. I've got Cherry Cobbler and Real Red again. I know I used those on Monday, but they just work so well. I might actually just grab that Poppy. No. Shall I put on a Poppy Parade? No, I don't need it. Do I need it? Ooh. I'll put it just at the side, just in case. And I've got Granny Apple Green and Old Olive. Now, what I wanted to do was with the hydrangea. My book did arrive, Amanda. Oh, I'm glad you've popped on here. I don't need to message you now. I was hoping to not be too late tonight so I can go and start reading it. Oh, thank you, Martina. Okay, so I've got Granny Apple Green there. And my plan was to get one of the Stampin' Up! Little daubers. I'm sure I had one at the bottom of my sponge container. And if it's not disintegrating too much, I don't think it is. I was going to get some Old Olive and just pounce it a bit in there and then just put some Old Olive in different spots just to make it look like, you know how hydrangeas are at this time of year, they're so beautifully mottled. I just want to emulate that kind of look really. So yeah, so now it's worked, that's nice. So I'm just going to do second generation just to get a lighter effect, and as you can, I think you can see that. Is that showing up on the screen? Okay, so I'm getting a bit more Granny Apple. Go in there with just pouncing a bit around about the place. more granny apple. Oh, hello, Miss Denise. Are you home early? Or are you at work? Hi, Subo. Subu. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Bev. I love that leaf set. I wasn't going to order at first. Ah. Have I persuaded you? Well, I think I was persuaded by somebody else. So I'm just passing that persuasion on to you. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so there we go. Those are the lovely green hydrangeas that we tend to get at this time of year. Then I want to pop in some red roses. I'm going to do this in the lightest shade because actually I want the star of the show really to be this more of a round rose. So I don't really want these to be too dark. I just want some colour in there. Hi, Christine. Well, I'm sure you're on your break, aren't you, Denise? So Denise and I have been chatting to Ellen in Australia, and we've got some plans for World Card Making Day. So World Card Making Day is on the 3rd of October, I think. Yeah, it's 3rd of October. Oh, what happened there? Try that again. I missed it. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so World Card Making Day is the 3rd of October, and we're basically planning almost, it's going to be more than a 24-hour Zoom, because Ellen's going to start it on Australia at 9 o'clock in the morning, her time, which means it's, what time would it be for me? Sort of midnight my time on the 3rd. Then when she finishes, I'll take over. Then me and Denise are going to kind of tag team it. So I'm going to do a few hours, then Denise is going to do a few hours, and I'm going to do a few hours, and then Denise is going to finish off in America. So it's going to be more like 36-hour long Zoom get together. And I'm planning to do some extra. I'm going to go do some YouTube lives as well, and maybe set some challenges. So I think we left it that it was up to us what we kind of organised in our own regions, but I'm planning to do some challenges if people want to join in. You don't have to join in the challenges, you can just craft at home and join in the Zoom session. So that's up to you. So we're slowly getting the information all together for that, and we'll be sharing the Zoom details. So basically you can just craft along at home. You can show us what you're doing. If you want some inspiration, that's fine. The idea was to kind of inspire you to use up stuff that you've already got in your craft rooms. Not really to, well, if you'd like to buy more products you can, but that's kind of, the idea was to have a bit of an international get together and a bit of a social really. So, oh, it's a bank holiday. Oh, does that mean people are busy, or do you think that that's a good thing then, Martina? What do you think? Right, now I want to use these leaves before I fill up with too much else. I'm just going to pop those there. Oh, I'm not sure about these. They feel a bit too big. But anyway, we'll go with it. See what happens. Yeah, that's so true, Denise. Yeah. Unity Day. Maybe that's why they chose that day for World Card Making Day. Oh, that'll be fun, Subu. Yeah, so I've been playing with online. You can get these spinner, spin the wheel type apps, and you can put your own list of things in the spinny wheel. And so I thought we could do some colour challenges where I put all the different Stampin' Up! Colours in it, and then we spin the wheel 5 times, and then we, get some colours. Or I could also do one where we enter in different things, like using up designer series paper, or maybe choose 3 things. So designer series paper, some embellishments, I don't know, an ink pad you haven't opened for a while, that kind of stuff. So hi Glenna. Oh, that's perfect, Martina. That's a perfect day for stamping then, isn't it? I love how this holly leaf just seems to fit, doesn't it? Like it just, look. Just gorgeous. Stamping is leisure. Yes, I hope you're feeling better by then, Martina. You can stamp for 3 days straight. Wow. There we go. I like that. Now I know I've got some spaces here, but I want to leave space for the line, these lined ones. And is that the one that goes with that? I think I might swap that one out. I want to use a slightly different one to that. Go with that one. Yeah, I'm wondering whether to put a brown in here now. And I'm not very happy with how those are turning out. Don't know whether to put... I should put real red in the middle of these. Let's just try, see what it looks like. Oh, that's better. And then I'll put some cherry cobbler in the middle of these. Just feels like they need something else, doesn't it? Okay. No useless excitement. Only get excited about stamps. Yeah. Right. Where's my stamps gone? So I think this tiny little one is supposed to be stamped in there, isn't it? Yeah, I'll go with that one. Oh no, that's too dark for that one. Just realised. Did it wrong. Never mind. We'll do stamped off in there. There we go. Full strength, stamped off. Hi Sheila. Blackberry Bliss. What this? No, this is Cherry Cobbler that I'm stamping right now. Oh, I've gone and done them in there as well. Oh well, keep going. Just keep stamping. There we go. That just gives them a little focus in the centre of all those, doesn't it? Makes them stand out a little bit more. Don't forget those ones. We can't forget those. Then I also wanted to take this stamp here, this little floral, and maybe stamp some there and then colour them in. I don't know if that's going to look a bit odd. I don't know whether to stamp them red or green or bring in another, oh, soft suede. Just keep stamping. This ink pad might just need a bit of re-inking at some point. A shorter one there. Right, pop one in there. I know this is a line drawing, and I know I haven't, well, I want to introduce some holly in a second, which is going to be line drawing, but I just wanted these tiny little flowers just to be a different texture. Oh, there's a bit of a blank space there, isn't there? Let's cover that up. Oh, good, Wendy. I'm glad you like that one, because I know you have it. So this is from a stamp set that's not in the main catalogue. It's called 4 Season Floral, and the code for it is 152801 if you wanted to order it. And it's a cute little stamp set, very useful. Hello, Miss Christine. Lovely to see you. Hi, Linda. Right, let's just get a couple more in there. A few more here. Okay. Oh, I've got space for one more up here. Right, and then I wanted to get some of this sort of holly in. I'm wondering whether to grab Mossy Meadow, because I've used Old Olive here. Although the Old Olive does look quite dark. Oh yes, it does, doesn't it, Martina? Star of Bethlehem. That little flower. Just want to clean this up while I don't want it to get so stained. That's kind of a bit late, isn't it? It's already stained. Oh, it definitely is darker, that one. Oh, which one are you talking about, Denise? The holly? Oh, the beginner brochure. Yeah, it is handy. Great for beginner stampers. And of course experienced ones. Yeah, I've enjoyed having it. Okay, now I did pull out my alcohol pens because I thought it would be nice to colour in that flower. But now you've said Star of Bethlehem. Is that a white flower, Martina? No, I'm going to go and colour it in red, but never mind. I guess it can be whatever colour you want it to be. I just wanted the red to be sort of pulled out from the main area, so I'm using cherry cobbler here. Trying to be very quick. I think I'll just do the main ones that you can see. I'm trying to do quick colouring. Right, sing amongst yourselves for a second. Or we could play the in your pants game. I was talking to somebody today. She's going to giggle when she watches this because she was saying that she sometimes watches my videos late at night and her husband's gone to sleep. But sometimes my videos make her giggle so much that it kind of, she's worried that it'll wake him up, and sometimes he's awake and he's like, what are you laughing at? So who else has that problem? Listening to my videos late at night and trying not to laugh. Oh, and by the way, if you're new to my channel and you don't realise, when I usually do these videos, they are live at the moment and I have people chatting to me. So I'm responding to them typing. And it takes a few days sometimes for YouTube to have the chat show up. So if you want to watch it with all the chat, just give it a few days and eventually it will show up. But I really, it's not that I'm talking to myself and I've got all these imaginary friends. There really are people watching me live. What did you say, Vicky? I meant to say I don't look at that catalogue. Actually, you should find it. Well, I've given you the... Do you want the code again? Because I think that's the only stamp set that's in there that is not in the main catalogue. All the other ones are. Because Zany Zebras is in there, so... Oh, Martina, did you get Zany Zebras? It's a very cute stamp set. Okay, so these are alcohol pens. If you've never come across them before, let me tell you about them. They are fantastic colours. They come in the Stampin' Up! Colours. Not every single colour we do there's a pen for, but most. And because they are alcohol based, it means that when you colour, you can kind of colour over and over and over, and it won't affect the paper because it evaporates. The moisture evaporates immediately. So what's great about that is that you can do beautiful blending. Not like what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just kind of like very quickly colouring, but it means that, yeah, you can do some really gorgeous blending with them. But what I like about them for colouring in on my one sheet wonders is that they quite happily sit on the water-based ink. So although generally they would advise that you use black memento, the Tuxedo black memento ink, actually it works perfectly fine, I found, with any of the Stampin' Up! Water-based inks, because alcohol and the water-based inks don't react. Whereas you could not use these with a Stays On ink pad because that's alcohol-based. So, right, am I missing any of significance? Right, I'm just going to grab a bit of Granny Apple. Hi, Tishan. I'll just flip this around. Just going to do a few of these leaves. Bit of Granny Apple in there. Just quickly put a splash of colour on there. I'm not really colouring in properly. I am debating whether to colour the holly leaves in, but I think I quite like it not coloured in. So now I'm looking at this going, where are the gaps? Where do I need just to do maybe some extra bits of texture? I do have that little leaf there. I don't think I need a leaf. I think I need something more delicate, like some speckles or something. I did grab out this tree from Snowfront and wondered whether to put some ferny texture in. But I'm wondering if just some little speckles through it would be fine. And then that'll be it for that one. We've got water. Make a change. So I have stamped something similar to this in the past. I think I did it for when I first got that holly leaf. But it's quite nice to have these larger leaves in the background to sort of cover up some colour. You can barely see the hydrangea actually. Well, it is there in the background, but okay, so let's go in with these gorgeous speckles. Hide some of my mistakes. Oh, its name is ornithogalum. So what colour was that then? Oh, hi Helen. Oh, you've obviously survived the hurricane. Oh. What was Isabel trying to do? Was Isabel trying to put a link? I missed that. It is white. Ah, okay. Oh. Vicky renamed you, did she? Yeah, sorry about that, Martina. Yeah, only admins can do links in the chat. Ah, thank you for looking up the name of that. What is it about the speckles? It just breathes a bit of life into a piece, doesn't it? Just finishes it off. There we go. Very happy with that, I think. Very satisfying. Right, I'm going to do one more and then call it a night, I think. While I've got Forever Fern out, I'm wondering whether to do something with Forever Fern, because I don't think I've done a combination of Forever Fern with the holly yet. Let's have a look. What would be a good one? That one's sort of quite eucalyptusy looking, but Actually, I'll try that one because the holly's quite, what's the word, curved. So, speckles are freckles, fairy footsteps. That's so lovely. I've never heard of that. So is that what people call freckles? Fairy footsteps? That's so nice. I love that idea. So that was Granny Apple Green. Then I might just go in with some old olive. The fairies must have had quite a shindig on your face. Oh, you got freckles then. I love freckles. Hi, Miss Deborah. Yeah, I'm getting a few of those as well, Martina. I'm getting age spots on my hands. But I quite like them. I'm embracing them. Hi, Deborah. We're going quite Christmassy today. I need to go up a little bit. Better. Okay, so that was the holly from Joyful Holly and the Leaf and Forever Fern. I'm wondering whether to go in with... Oh, I want to go in with sort of this, but actually, shall I stamp the flowers first? Ooh, poinsettia. I've not used that one yet. Oh no, we do have, I do have definitely one gentleman who is one of my customers and watches. If he's watching, say hello. I'm not going to say his name. I'll let him reveal himself. And there are a few gentlemen Stampin' Up demonstrators. Yeah. Let's see the set, says Vanessa. 4-season floral. This one. Is this the one you're asking? It's got poinsettia, a rose, a daisy, and apparently the Star of Bethlehem. And it's got for you, thank you, happy birthday. And I think this is £14, 13 or £14. It's not very much. 152801 is the code for that one. So again, this is a sort of a line drawing one. I'm not intending to colour it in. I'm using it more for the design, to have it in the background. I am going to stamp some roses over the top of this in a second, but this is just to give it an extra bit of texture. Evening all from Daddy Longleg City. Have they started coming into the house, Esther? Oh, I love me a Daddy Longleg. I think they have. It's too late now. If they haven't, you've got 2 minutes to place an order, people. If you haven't placed it already. Hi, Melanie. You've missed one. But you're all right. Your order shipped already today? Already? Wow. Actually, Martina's has probably shipped because she ordered this morning. I hope you're not bored of seeing these roses clustered, because it's happening, people. I'm clustering the roses again because they are just so gorgeous. Clustered. I am the clusterer of roses. Hi, Delinda. When did she sneak in? Janice is a ship. What time did you put your order in, Janice? I only put mine in about an hour ago, so I'm not expecting mine to ship too soon. Hi, Kathy. Howdy doody. Are you new to my channel? Sorry if I've forgotten if you have been before. Esther says, I'm not sure if it was Ruth influence, but the swirly frames are on back order. Oh dear. It is a good stamp set. I feel like I just need one little red rose up here somewhere. There we go. Martina's is already shipped. Wow. I bet you'll get yours tomorrow morning then. Okay, now I used Old Olive earlier. I think I'll use Old Olive again. Oh, actually, I haven't used this stamp yet. I know what, I'm going to use that with Granny Apple Green. And then just have this in the background. This is one of the smaller of those big leaf stamps from Love of Leaves. It's quite a cute one. It's just a pretty leaf shape. Helen I was doing good until I checked the clearance rack. Oh, that pesky clearance rack. Hi, Sharon. Oh, Navarana. Hi, Navarana. Sorry, just saw you there. It is Christmas in here for those of you who are joining. I don't feel like I'm disciplined enough to do like a Christmas countdown. I know a lot of YouTubers do it. They do like a whole week of Christmas or 10 days or whatever. So I've decided I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do them as and when I feel led to do them. and I'll just add them to my Christmas playlist. So it will just be an addition to all the resources that are in there currently. So if you do want to start working on your Christmas things, then you can go check out that playlist. So, oh, you're just waiting to be kissed goodnight. Oh, everyone kiss Navarana. If you know how to kiss, do the kiss emojis. Oh, good, Denise. I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking that way. And I feel that, you know, for my regular viewers, if you guys want me to do something specific, just ask me. You know, I'm quite happy to be obliging. Right, we need some more red on here. So I'm thinking, what about a bit of poppy parade? And we'll have some of these lovely little rosebuds. Oh, look, Navarana's getting all the kisses. Oh, what's the theme for the Christmas challenge at the moment, guys? Esther should know as she runs it. That's fine, Navarana. Just know you're loved. By us too. That's funny. Ah, you better get a move on then, Vicky. There's gonna be a new Christmas challenge in a couple of days. It's nearly the 25th. So if you don't know about the Christmas Stampathon group on Facebook, there is a group and they set a challenge every 25th of the month. And you can go and get your Christmas socks on and start stamping Christmas stuff. This month has been monochromatic. Oh. So I hear the UK and Australia is the October. We're having an October paper pumpkin. Yeah, I think it's coming out in November for us. So what, your October is our November? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, just catching up with what you're explaining to me. Yeah, that'll be nice actually, because then we will have got a chance to have a look at it and see what it's like. So Paper Pumpkin is in America it's a subscription service. So you pay $20 something a month and you get a kit in the post. And this year Stampin' Up have made available it twice for us in the UK, but you just order it as a normal order. And the Christmas one, I've seen the graphics for it and it looks really pretty. Just the graphics look pretty. It's very kind of traditional Christmas looking. So I can't wait to see you guys unbox it in the States, and then we'll get to buy it over here. Okay, so I'm wondering if soft suede is going to be a bit too dark for this actually. I think I want a more subtle look to my little branches. So I'm going to go with crumb cake. Now some of you who have attended class 1 would have seen me do this. I have done this before. So actually I need to talk about classes. I'm doing the round of class 2 right now, and there's Trish in the States would like to do class 2. So I'm willing to open up another date if there are anybody in the UK who don't mind a late night class. So it's like a 9 o'clock in the evening class, and that means you guys in the States it's a kind of a sensible time for you guys. So if anyone wants to do class 2, it's looking at doing watery kind of techniques with the shimmer cardstock and kind of stamping and then using a lot of water. So we had a lot of messy fun the other day doing it. So I've already taught one class and then I'm due to do another one on the 2nd of October and then another one on the 10th. So the one on the 2nd is fully booked, but the one on the 10th I've still got 2 spaces for, but it's 9 o'clock, sorry, it's 10 o'clock in the morning in the UK. Oh, Janice. Oh, and for those of you who've just joined, I was just telling everybody about World Card Making Day. We're going to have like an international Zoom event with Denise and Ellen. And it's basically craft at home, join in, and then we will be doing some challenges and things like that throughout the day as well. Oh yes, so Helen's just told you, Helen signed up today. She wanted some stamping supplies, so it worked out well with the sale and the offer on at the moment, so she did it. Watch out, the Tri-Sisters taking over. Oh, I love all those branches. It just adds this really kind of ethereal quality, doesn't it? You know what I'd love is some little stars to speckle in that. Let me just see if I've got some little stars somewhere. Where's that jar? Lots to celebrate. This one. Hi Jenny. How you doing? Okay, so now do I do this with brown? Do we want brown stars? Or do we want some, maybe some little yellow ones, and then I'll move on to brown ones? Should I do bumblebee? Bumblebee's just such a lovely yellow. It is Janice. Let me just double check my... Just checking my planner. Yes, I have a space, Janice, for the 10th. Do you want me to pencil you in? Yes, somebody used Queen Anne's lace in a class I did the other day and it looked gorgeous. Really did. Okay, I'll pop you in and I'll send you a invoice. So with my classes, everybody, what I'm doing is if you express an interest, I then send you an invoice, and then once it's paid, you're in. So for that class 2, you need to have the following supplies. You need shimmer cardstock, you need a heat tool, inks, stamps, lots of paper towel, cloths, and protection for your work surface and your clothes if needs be. Some of us got very inky. And your hands. Deborah will soon tell you. Deborah made a huge mess. She won't mind me telling you. Hi, Tony. You need a wet room. Kind of, yeah. Afterwards you will. Oh, dear. Oh, these stars are so cute. Oh, but I still miss that star set from last year. It had the most adorable little stars. It was so cute. Oh, no, I've got speckles out already, haven't I? So I think I'm actually going to do some mossy meadow speckles now. Take care, Navarana. Sleep well. Did you get your kiss? Oh, emboss a few with silver. Yes. I would do that if I could be bothered to go and get the heat tool and the embossing powder and the Versamark out. But yes, I agree. Embossed little stars would look stunning. Sharon goes, sorry, I hate messy. Sharon will not be joining us for class 2. Now, if there's anybody out there who hasn't done class 1 and would like to do class 1, please drop me a line. I'm quite happy to get a date together for that. So for those of you who are in Europe and Australia, I schedule morning classes my time so that it fits in with the Europeans and Australians. And then for the Americans and Canadians, I tend to do late night classes for me that then fit in with you guys. So just another bit of information about the classes. They cost £16 and it's at least 2 hours tuition. Usually we end up overrunning a little bit by the time we finish chatting, but that's fine. I don't mind that. And you need to bring all your supplies, and I'd never book more than 6 people in. So 6 is the maximum amount because I want to give you all lots of attention and, you know, be not too many people that it's too noisy. So, right. There we go. Your heat tool has ended up in hubby's workshop. Oh, Christine. Oh, I remember you telling me you bought that. Yes, I remember. You're just going to have to order another one, aren't you? Right, I think that's just lovely. It's got a real kind of like very soft quality. In lesson 1, we do 2 one-sheet wonders. I don't want to kind of like give away all that we do, but I call it clusters and lines. So we do a 2 full one-sheet wonders. If we've got time to do others, you can do it. But I go step by step doing how to fill a page, one with clusters and one with lines. So we just look at the principles of that, and you can use what stamps that you have at home. So I usually recommend that you have some florals and some leaves, and I work around what you have. So if you, as long as you've got a fairly good selection, that's fine. Your design looks like a hedge you peek through to see a surprise. Oh, hi Lisa. I did a one-sheet wonder. Woohoo! Oh, please pop it on the Artful Stampin Space Facebook group. Yes, daylight savings in Australia starts October 4th. Yeah. Oh, wow. So we're going to skip through time, are we, that day? So. Yes, Christine, he'll just have to buy you another one. Oh. Hedgerow surprise. So fun. I was just talking to someone earlier who's never read Brambley Hedge. Now, I'm sure some of you guys haven't read Brambley Hedge either, but it was such a formative book in my childhood. Sorry, it was a book in my formative years. I loved Brambley Hedge. It's a very British book. If you like sort of things like Peter Rabbit, it's got these little mice in it. Oh, they're adorable. Anyway, so this, yeah, when you said looking through a hedge, it kind of reminds me of Brambley Hedge a little bit. Oh, it's very cute. Yeah, a Christmas hedge. So it's kind of like a Christmas. This would look lovely as a big Christmas wreath. So if you haven't seen Mondays, I'm not going to show it you now, but if you haven't seen Mondays, go check out Mondays because that was quite Christmassy as well. Just ended up being that way because of the colours I chose. Yes, and someone has matching plates. Yes, Esther got me the 4 plates that match. So with Brambley Hedge, there's spring story, summer, autumn, winter story. So there's 4 books. And Esther got me these lovely plates that have got iconic scenes from the books. They're lovely. Every time I make a card, it's an inky mess. Good, Donnie. That's awesome. Oh, you're not having daylight savings in Queensland. Wow. Oh, yes, I gave you the prints, didn't I, Jenny? Yes. Yeah. A proper heat tool for the workshop. Get way hotter and has much more airstream. Ooh. Are you talking about the one that he's stolen off Christine? Brambley Hedge. Yeah, that's it, Delinda. Yeah, look it up. Yeah. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you because I've got a new book to read. My book arrived today from one of our viewers I spoke to last week, and it turns out she's written a book. Look at this. So if you're into fantasy, I will let you know how I get on with it. It's very exciting. The world of Athena, a land once shadowed in chaos. It's a bit like The Hobbit, doesn't it? It starts a bit like The Hobbit. From necromancers to dragons and the long-forgotten demon war of old, sees Jamie, a mere farm boy. Oh, I like a farm boy. That sounds really weird. It reminds me of that film I like. Readying himself for the day that would mark the beginning of his sister Trudy's adulthood, and is overseeing the preparations of a celebration in Elderbark Brook. Oh, Princess Bride, that's it. Yeah. So our very own Samantha and Amanda Jennings, who watches me, they wrote it. So there we go. I'm going to get tucked into bed with that one. Oh, I don't know, Martina. You'll have to, yeah. Yeah. I need to sleep. Oh, good night, Nessa. Take care. Right, has anyone got any questions? We don't. Oh, that's fine, Jenny. Next time I see you, I'll pick them up. Vicky's never heard of Brambley Hedge. They're very British, Brambley Hedge. Yeah. Oh, yes, thank you, Linda. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. I've been gabbing on. Right, so let me just prepare myself. Prepare my ink pads that have got ink all over them. Thank you, Linda. Linda's keeping me on track. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, you're really late. Back of the class for you. Right. Oh, my phone doesn't want to stand up. I know. Cindy, has she been out in the corridor chatting to her friends and not coming into class? Okay, so on sheet number 1, we used those ones. We did. So I stamped the roses in real red. No, I didn't. I stamped the big roses in Poppy Parade and then stamped real red, the smaller rose in the middle. Then cherry cobbler for the centres. Then I stamped these lovely little flowers in soft suede and then coloured them in with the cherry cobbler markers. Then the leaves were a combination of the granny apple green. So I did granny apple green on the hydrangea and then used a dauber to put some extra bits of darker green on there. Although I kind of have covered it up, so I don't know if it really mattered that greatly. But anyway, I thought I would have a go. So Cindy, go and do 10 one-sheet wonders. Right, and then I did speckles with the cherry cobbler around, which was quite fun. Then this one, I just used crumb cake for the twigs and bumblebee for the yellow stars, just to add some little stars in there. And then pretty much use these colours as before, but used the mossy meadow for the speckles. So in terms of stamp sets, we used, sorry, it was a bit stamp heavy today, but some of these you could get away with not having. So the main one was Beautiful Friendship, which I know some of you have ordered today. Joyful Holly, Love of Leaves, but you could use, you know, other stamp sets. You could even get away with not using it, to be honest, if you've got Joyful Holly. And also there's Beautiful Friendship, there's leaves in there. I used the branch from Snowfront, and then Forever Fern, the leaves. I used the stars from Lots to Celebrate on that one, and then I used the poinsettia on that one, and the, oh, what did Martina call it? Something star. Oh, what was it called again? Oh, I'll let Martina type it. This has got a certain name. If you scroll back on in the comments, Martina shared the Latin name for that. So Helen was tempted by Forever. Well, once you can order stuff for yourself, you can. I stamped at lunchtime a one-sheet wonder with Healing Hugs Rose as my red flower. Star of Bethlehem. Thank you, Martina. Yeah, that Healing Hugs is just a lovely rose. It is absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, you know, you won't regret getting Forever Fern. It's a great stamp set, that one. But, yeah. Right. Lovely to see you all. And do share out the videos with any friends that you think might enjoy it. Oh, it's funny, on my screen there it says 23 of you are here, and on here it says 51. There we go. Yeah. Yes, Star of Bethlehem. It is fitting for a Christmas one-sheet wonder, isn't it? Very fitting indeed. Although I've coloured it red. Next time I won't colour it red. I will just keep it as it should be. Go with the 51. Yes, I will. Right. Thank you everybody who placed orders today. And I'm looking forward to seeing what creations you come out with. I know Helen's going to have a lovely order. She's ordered Beautiful Friendship. And some other lovely stamp sets. So we're looking forward to that. So take care for now, guys. Take care and God bless. Oh, continue praying for Sheila's son, please, because he's not too well at the moment as well. And Christine's grandson. So thank you, Amanda. I will. Bye.